Oh, hey. Howdy. Glad you made it back. Wait one, I'll be right there. Hey folks, welcome back. Glad you took the time to join me out here at the range today. God, it's a beautiful day. Had to sit up in the shade. It's getting warm. This old fat boy don't like it when he starts sweating, especially in overhauls. Well, if y'all watched the previous video I dropped last night, you saw that I kind of started out with a project for this weekend. It was going to be my 3 favorites government models and 2 favorites and a new one. And by the time I got messing with the ammo and the peculiarities and persnickety of the government model that is any government model, be it Colt, Wilson, or anybody else, I figured I'd probably go ahead and just turn this into let's just do a project on the Kimber and the kind of ammo it might like and the kind it might not like. Because like most government models, and you guys know this that shoot them a lot, they can be kind of picky about what they like to feed and what they don't like to feed. So I went ahead, got the pistol ready to go. It's brand new. I have never shot this weapon, so I got no clue what it likes or how it shoots or anything else. So I brought, like I showed in the video, some of that S&B, them schittee bullets that I ran through my factory taper crimp die, and they tested in the house like they're going to do pretty good, so we're hoping they do. Also brought some, way back in the days, bullets got to be 20 years old, kind of an assortment in the green tray there, and I'll show you a picture of it. Take a look at this. Be right back. Okay, so you can tell from looking at them, they've seen better days, but they should all shoot. They're all good ammunition. They've never been left out. They're just old. So I figure, hey, try those profiles too, because there are 3 different manufacturers in there. Also brought some of my 180 grain meat hammers, because yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to like them good. Got those there in a box there. Also have some of my Hornady XTP 155 grains that I loaded up. I had those standby defensive use for my Smith 2.0, so I'm going to see how they do out of this. Now you'll notice this row right here, bullets are nose down instead of nose up like the rest of them. I ran those cartridges through the factory taper crimp as well, just to make sure. And then these others, I'm pretty sure it was done. I always do it on all my bullets, but I just wanted to make sure on those for sure. These cases as well, gonna give them a shot. So we'll load up some magazines and take the new girl down there to the target line and see how she does. Stand by. All right, first rounds we're going to try going to be the S&B schittee bullets, modified of course, and you know, see how they do. Hopefully they work. Loaded well. Let's find out. Pretty good. If I can keep my thumb off the slide lock lever. All right. Well, that seemed to do all right. Next ammo we're going to try is going to be the Hornady 180 grain cup profile flat point FMJ. Now, I got these puppies loaded up kind of hot, call them meat hammers. They run chronographed around 1300. So let's see how these babies do. Good load. Let's find out. They run good. Empty gun. Okay, now let's throw a little trash in the mix, shall we? That green tray with all the odds and ends, I just Dutch loaded this magazine. I got no clue if they're going to work. Let's find out. Ah, yeah, bad profile there. What do you do that for? So this is a very weird profile bullet. It's in between that truncated hard side and the tall cup 180 FMJ. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like the XTP, just a little bit different. So now that we shoved that one in there, let's see if just operational geometry is different than just letting the slide fall down, shall we? They run. What do you know? I think I got some pretty good ammo all the way around. Stand by. Hey, hey. Let's try it again. This time, I'm going to start out with that mix and mash old bullet stuff I had in that green tray. Dutch loaded. There's different weights, different speeds, different profiles. Let's see how she likes them. Got a good smooth load. Yeah, found one it don't like. And it's a old school Corbon with a flat side. Okay, now we know. And another old school Corbon. Next one underneath it's different. So we're learning something. And that's what we're here to do. Learn. Empty now. Alright. Here's some more of that mix and match, and the very first one on top is an old Corbon flat side. You're loaded. Maybe it'll work. Empty mag. So my old stuff in the back of the closet's still pretty good. Awesome. All right. Get in the right pocket. This next load is Hornady 155 grain XTPs loaded with 800X, and they are smoky. I'm kind of curious if these do as well as the last ones did. Let's find out. Doesn't like loading it. Let's see how they run. Woo, they hot. I gotta keep my thumb off that lever. But they run. That's all me. What? I'm liking it, baby. I'm liking it. Stand by. Whew. What a gorgeous day. I sure am glad I got a chance to come out and do this. And I'm also glad that I brought my AK with me, because hell, I could find a pot of hogs this evening. It's just too damn pretty. I think it could happen. All right, well, I think the new girl here turned in a pretty damn fine performance for a brand new gun. Now granted, I gave it some TLC before it came out, slicked the surfaces, gave it a little pre-wear, if you will, but all in all, she's chunking that brass, and with the exception of a couple, just one really specific profile style bullet, she seems to eat everything else pretty damn handily. Now, I think the reason she ate them schittee bullets so well is because I ran them through that taper crimp die first. And I'll go home and drag out every damn one of them I got and do it. And I'll have some good range animals, some good standby stuff. So all in all, I'm impressed, I'm happy. I like what she does. And whew, ain't no smell in the world like a freshly busted brand new gun cherry. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? We used to talk that shit in the military. We don't say much of that now. But I ain't woke. I'm still asleep. I can't help that. But anyway, I'm glad you guys stopped by. I'm glad you came out to the range with me, and I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Hope you learned a little something. Hope you took some enjoyment away from it, as even just a fraction of how much I enjoyed making it, because if there's anything I love to do, it's burning powder. So, all in all, after action, this weapon handled loads that chrono anywhere from the mid to high 10s all the way up to 1,350 feet per second. And it ate them like candy, and if I just adjust my grip a little so I won't push up on the slide lock lever, I never would have had a hitch, except for that couple times on that weird profile bullet. So I might find out that if I set them out 5 or 7 thousandths further than the book says, that may go away. A lot of times that's all it takes, and I'll be able to experiment with that. So I'm really glad you guys stopped by. Thanks for stopping over and hanging out with me on the range a little bit. And like I said, you got a bonus weekend. You get 2 videos this weekend. Woo woo! Lord knows what I'm going to do next weekend, but I'll think of something. Oh, and as a reminder, remember, hearing protection, eye protection, especially if you're winging steel. If you're up close, you got to have that eye protection. And hearing protection, you need it, because if you don't use it, you might be getting by with it now, but someday, that'll be you. Because it's damn near me right now. 62 years old, 10 years worth of field artillery, half a lifetime of rock and roll, and a whole lot of bullets fired without having the time to put anything on my ears. So, do yourself a favor. Don't walk around like I do with a constant beep, because it sucks. Sometimes you think you got a bug, and sometimes you think somebody's alarm clock's going off. Anyway, see y'all later. Be good. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Love one another. And until next time, I'll see you downrange. Bye.